Okay. Right. Oh, the sound is alright. If I didn't have this hooped in my... There you go. Say like that, hoop. So what, I need to invest in my actual works. Playing this game. Seen on... Don't focus instantly at this. The scene on some Instagram thing, people like someone asking someone, it must have been some games thing. So about asking like, oh, what's your favourite game of all time? And someone said this game. And he said whoever it was, he said good choice. So I think that's what should play. It's dope. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm not doing it. Right. Pressing back. Oh, something's happened. Yeah, okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
There you go. Alright, we're in business straight away. Straight into it, no menu. Try and get my bearings right here, because I've got cables going everywhere. Stay. Right. Stay exactly like that. Right. Yeah. That's good. What's that?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Right. I guess that'll become clear, won't it? No trespassing.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Right, wreck that plan.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Go check this way out first. Well, I'm assuming there's no sprint button, because that would just like ruin...
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay. There you go. No squat. No, just go fast. Okay. And you're done.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
In this place. Let's put that on. I'll sniff around over here first. Oh, I'm guessing that route just was another way. Look at this.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
Seems like an odd joke now.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Listen. Edith Finch.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
There's nothing that way. I can already tell. Let's just go straight to the door. Oh, what is this? Sweet.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ugh. What's this? No, for there, have a little look. No?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Get off of that now. Need to find another way in. Oh, right, that tea is terrible. But I'm going to drink it anyway. We'll get through there. Come on. Look at it, it's got a crack. Oh, your business straight away.
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, can I rip this off? See what's on the project card we got here.
For the first time in years,
First time in years.
I felt like I was home.
What would you look at this place? Plenty of books. Hang on a minute. What is that, tuna?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Out of a cook of that. Out of a look at it. It's what you would want. Let's have a little look here.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, wow, look how much salmon you got. Did you get paid in salmon?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Here we go, look.
It was like a
Wine.
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Sorry. Like a bomb had gone off. This looks like someone's had some fast food and a bit too much wine. I don't know about a bomb. No? Eddie.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, well, let's check it. It's the key. Alright, well, that wasn't what I was going for, but this is what we're doing now.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Nice.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Brilliant. Getting nowhere with this key. Right, that's where it came from. Wait, is it unusually creepy? Okay. I don't know what was going on there. This has got keys.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? Oh, God damn it, sorry. Just punched the mic. I hope it's loud enough. There you go. A lot of books. Let's have a look at some of the family
After
pictures.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Just drag me away.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
We found what the key does.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
What is this?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Same here.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
It's not a bad, like, room. I've got a big rear. Oh wait, look, I have feet.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Let's have a look.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Any food in the budgie bowl?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Carrot. There's poo in there as well. I mean, how hungry have you got to be? Oh, what's this? Is that a pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Yeah, well, it would be. It's not something you save when you're a kid. Let's eat the fish. What's it say? Nah. What are you doing? Alright.
I kept eating and eating.
Let's go. Gross. What else is there to eat?
I ate a lot of things that night.
You can't eat those, can you? I don't know if you... I don't... Right, I'm not going to ask.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her,
Oh, God.
and suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
I feel like this is lies. Jump. Yo.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, okay. Hey. This is that other game. What's it called? Stray? We'll get out the gutter in. Easy. Easy jump.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, you're now a cat. Can I go in? No. I mean, that's a... Whoa! What a jump, man. There's cats.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I'm getting angry.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I don't really want to kill the bird, I'll be honest with you.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why?
I gobbled her up,
Well, this just took a dark turn.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Feel like
First,
this kid's
all I
lying.
heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I don't see anything.
Rabbits.
Here. Yeah. Let's go.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? Ow. What do we eat that's bigger than a rabbit? It's going
A mama rabbit.
fantastic. Coming up. Yes. Where are these guys go? This guy.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
In the tree. What is happening in this game right now? Right? I'm a shark. This is ridiculous. Give me my favorite. God damn it. Ow. There we go.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
God damn. Is that what you've got?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This game, man. Look.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Look at my knuckles. Let's get into that. Stuck in this rope. There we go.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, that's okay.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh,
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
His belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, his belly was rusty.
Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This girl's got some crazy thoughts.
Closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Sure, maybe believed all of that. I would say maybe.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's pretty cool, it's not that. Yo, look, the way that it goes into the pipes here. So the cage goes into the drawer. That's a cool idea.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Look, it's an octopus that we were. It's left there. Right, can I get out of this room now? Can we have that octopus? Because that's the last thing it was. Let's go. Cat. I hear a cat. Oh. There was a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum.
Let's have a look.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Okay. Oh, crap. Wow. There we go.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Let's get going this then.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Look at this. What's her bathroom?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Alright, this key. Let's see if this key opens this as well. It does.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
It's hidden in this book.
It really is the last place you would look. Right, we're in the walls. Matrixed out.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah. We're in the walls. Milton. He was missing. To the command center. There we go. Oh, here we go.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
All in.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, this way?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Done with the swing and the off. Apparently not done with the swing, so it just keeps swinging. Let's go conference left this get me out of this damn thing, man. Don't want it. No button does anything.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Business.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Don't shout me now.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Why are you just gonna jump?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh my god, it's clapping.
Calvin, I'm not going to tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, here we go.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, let's go.
The day he made it was 9 o'clock. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Very.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Do that. Open it. Nice.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Do you want to go down? Or do you want to go to the end first? Right, let's go open that. But we're not coming out that way.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. I understand.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
That's creepy.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh,
The
okay,
secret
that's
is
new.
to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Now no.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Right. Cute.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
mission. Right, tell me. Really? Hello, you music?
She found Rick's clutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, wow, this blood. Look at that. It's a weapon. Oh, red goes go. Look at this.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Get a little bit easy fight if it comes this way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Slap him one.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
It's like... Sorry, I've got my thing. It is like one of those...
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, there he is. Turn around.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Let's do it.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Yeah. Can we go out of here and just clout him?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Clout him.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over
He'll be
yet.
gone by the time we get down there. Definitely because we're moving slower than... Slower. Ready? Oh my god, it's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
That big pizza guy. Actually, really slow.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Weapon ready.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's like one of the old classic. What is it called? Goosebumps.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Wait, hold on. Look at the date, man. That's a long ass time. Alright, close the book. Bigfoot. Right, let's have another little rummage around here real quick. What's in there? Right, it's not a nice cake. Alright, we know where to go. Through here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So,
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
yeah, you look like it.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I've been up here yet.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay, I remember that. I remember. Yeah, it's because the basement key is hidden. Oh. Here we go. So we just keep going. Keep going. Boom, key. Nice. What was really down there? Ooh. Nice wind coming through.
Mom said the basement was off limits,
Wow.
unless I
yeah.
wanted another tetanus shot.
Jeez. Well, she can't do anything about it now, and I'm in here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Off.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Yeah. Oh, we got ourselves like a...
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Well, yeah, we got ourselves like a emergency bunker here.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Open this. Nice, look at that. It's as if you were outside and not underground. There we go.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Has he got severe paranoia?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Alright, let's get up.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Well, thanks for sending me that way, because there's nothing there. There is something there. There you go. Not sure how going lower is leaving, but I've never had my own bunker. What we got?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Nah. Paranoid. It's not out there.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
This guy's lost it. Oh, that's right.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
I think it is, dude. I think you're right.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Maybe you got hit by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I don't think that can happen.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Peanut butter. Dead peanut butter right now. I really would.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh, there you go.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Man, this is dark, isn't it? This is...
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty lost. I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea what's going on.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, Walter definitely believed that there was a monster outside and it ended up being a goddamn train.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Family builds a cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Wow.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Dirty Jim. And these names. Alright.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter, Molly, Calvin.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
I did see that earlier. I have a look.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Well, that's a house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, jeez. Just need to check this out. Wait, you're 17? There you go, look.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
There you go.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Oh, they're good birds.
Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Getting wiped in.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see.
Just gonna take pictures now.
Maybe.
Starting to start talking. Little shot of the lake.
What was it?
Great question.
Could have been.
Done?
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I'll be honest, I'm done taking pictures now, so can I stop?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What was it?
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
No, I know, it's good.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Brilliant.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Mickey Mouse.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Brilliant. Timer. Keep going. Go around. Here we go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh. Absolutely wrecked. Totally normal. Got the picture there, didn't it?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Damn. What a way to go. They are cursed, aren't they?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Just came back. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. No, that door is sealed. What's this? Yep, here we go. Oh, nice. Gits.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, man. Oh, what happened to Grego? Oh no, he's in here. Oh man.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello?
Time is not over. You're busy.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, what's this?
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
We're out of it. No, we're not. Give me out there. I got this.
Sure made him happy.
There you go. Flip him over. Ready? Get me out of there. Ducks. Get me out of there. This is... Get off of me, little things. Right. Go. Come on. Send it.
I know how silly it sounds.
Got itchy ear as well.
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel her slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you
I
could.
mean, sorry about that.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Woman,
Damn it.
now you've just poured my water and you can
Hold on, I
disappear
don't want
again.
Gregory to hear this.
What is your... There we go. Hang on there. Get over there.
I wish you could have told us
We'll do it outside.
about the world we saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Drown in the
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
What the hell happened?
Love, Sam.
Man, that's heavy. What happened? Let me read. Nope. Pick it up. I wasn't done. I wanted to know. Alright. Close that. Pick that up. I need to know. Stop walking away from it. Fine. We'll leave it upside down so I guess you drown. It's pretty heavy.
I can't imagine my
Okay.
mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
What is this giant?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah, let me do it. There you go. Screw you, buddy.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was to make the music louder. I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay, so now take a few swings. Oh, here we now we're talking. Look at this.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
What's this?
At the time, it was as
easy.
far away as she could get.
This is a D2, isn't it? It's got to be. Okay, over there. What a cool little way, though, to get up to here.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
This is the Milton. Yeah,
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Take that back. Nobody wants
But
to
it
see a
didn't
classroom.
last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
A small castle or get through there. This is decent. That's like Jackson Pollock.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, this goes up. Could you imagine this now? There it is, Milton. What's the story?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, this is cool. No way. Can't do that. Can't do one inside of the actual thing. Well, that was cool. What else we got? Okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So we have no idea what happened to him. He was just missing.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, well. Don't really blame her.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Brilliant. Slow ass walk as well, so. Oh, come on. How have you got slower?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
This is where the salmon came from, right? Okay. Oh, it's one of those things, man. They're called like
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh,
That part of him lived on.
This guy's got it right. Oh, he's still got it on the projector? No, the TV there, idiot. All finished.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Ah, brilliant. Sorry, no, Luke.
He kept working at the cannery.
For like an hour and 23 minutes. I don't know why it's so low, man. I'm right next to the mic, so maybe I need to adjust some settings. Like bring this down. Does that make it any better? Or volume mixer. Alright, okay. What else can I do? Audio. Oh, I didn't do anything, so there you go. Can I click this? No. No, that's worse. That's... is that any better? Or at least, like, if I turn down the game sound? It's a little better. I mean, unless, like I'm in it now. I'm in it. What am I doing with this fish real quick? I think I just need a different setup. Because, hang on. No. Maybe I need to just do... Nope, that's fully up as well. Nah. Yeah, well, I hope so. I had this last time with it being too quiet, but I honestly don't know how to add it. It's fully up on there. It's fully up on that part of it. And way clearer now. So the game sounds hearable, like loud enough still, right? Because I've turned down like the game volume a little bit.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Just chopping heads off fish real quick.
Began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh, that's good then. Maybe I just needed to adjust that and then make sure that I'm nice and close. So, have you ever played this game? Classic, innit? I'm prepared as well. I didn't know that I was going to do this until like a little bit later on. It was kind of spontaneous. Oh, I didn't realize I was doing two things there.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Yeah, I said at the start, right,
Something moved.
that I was on Insta on
Bats.
I seen like a little video of someone asking people about the best games that they've ever played, and this is one of the guys that asked he asked him. He said like this game, and the guy said good answer. So I was like, wow, if they both are in agreement there,
Things that have not names.
let's give it a go. It's on the Game Pass.
He knew it was all in his head.
Might need a better thumbnail,
He took
but
it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
oh, let's go through here.
But he found something more.
Yeah, man, it's already like pretty dark.
worried about him.
I don't know if you remember
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Daydreaming at the Cannery. Okay, I don't know if you remember
Spoke with his boss.
the little girl that wants to be like, well, not wants to be. She says that she turns into a cat, and then she turns into an owl, and then a shark. It's just brutal,
He said
man.
Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So I let him go on.
You end up ripping the seal's fin off, then eating some people as a squid or an
I even
octopus.
encouraged him.
Yeah.
It seemed very promising.
Yeah, man, it's just real dark. Some of the stories of these deaths as
He
well.
told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh look, we got ourselves a dog. This is my new friend.
On the edge of
No,
a
in this
city
game he'll probably
named
die.
Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Bring your drums over here.
Then he made musicians.
Yeah, this guy, man, I ain't gonna lie, I would be quite
And songs for them to play.
I'd be doing shit like this if I was cutting the head off fish over and I've got no fish left. There we go.
He talked about starting a band.
This little side story is way better than cutting the heads off fish. Yeah, man, look at me go. Let's
Every
go.
day his imagination grew stronger.
What else we got? Oh, we got dudes with like fish heads.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Yeah, man, that would be. I don't know. You would have to imagine
His
something.
chopping was as reliable
I
as
wouldn't.
ever.
You'd last longer than me then. I'd last a few hours. Walk out.
Then one day it struck him.
I've done that before.
That all
Not
the
cutting heads
cheering
off a
crowds,
fish, but
even the stones under his feet,
working in some factory.
were all in his imagination.
Working in some factory with aerosol cans,
So
mate.
he could do whatever he
I just I tapped out of that. It's like, hell no. Get that fish out of here, alright? What am I doing here? I have
He held
arrived.
an election for mayor. And he won.
Oh, mate, it's so bad. I'm not built for that. I don't know. Like, mad respect to people that actually do it. Because, you know, if they go, right, I have to. Because that's life. And then they just get on with it. Because I don't know how they do it. I'd rather not. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably rather sleep in the woods.
He'd conquer a city,
let's
then
cut some off.
immediately push on.
I feel like I'm actually should get paid for this job right now. Because cut a lot of
Lewis.
fish's heads off.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot
Got
to
no
go
fish,
home
look
to
at
the
me.
cannery.
Yeah,
Even as
just
his
go
mother
rogue.
pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Alright, what's your problem, look? I'm cutting the fish off. I'm cutting the heads off, should I say. I'm cutting the heads off of these fish. Oh, crap. I can't do two things at once, apparently.
In Lewisburg,
it's been one of those quiet streams, Bazza, where I guess this is an old game and people just have no interest in it. Why am I going to the Beautiful Prince? Alright, well that's what I've chose now. Don't you dare put a rainbow anywhere. Give me a fish.
The prince was on his own quest for...
Sounds way nicer. I missed it. Well, there you go, that's life.
He followed the sound of his...
Silver heart. Give me some fish.
silver harp.
Oh, what a lovely sound. I'm up to date on fish.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh man, it's funny you should say that because it's the sequel is that. Oh man, that's gonna be so good. Yeah, it's funny you should say that because I was trying to look for like story-driven games. Man, hang on a minute, I've got to catch up on my fish. Get them through there. Man, I'm not getting anywhere with these. Yeah, I was looking for story-driven games, and that was on there. It's on the Game Pass. And I debated it myself. I was like, oh, I might just give this a go again. I might do it anyway, do you know? Until my problem is at the moment is new games coming out that aren't really. I don't know. I don't really know any new games that are coming out right now, and any that are not really my own cup of tea. They do, didn't they? Wasn't it exclusive to like PlayStation for a while, and then oh no, maybe it never was.
I think it was overwhelming.
No, I think it was. But now it's gone completely the other way. What I'm happy about. Because oh no, you've got PlayStation, so that's not grand for you. But I'm on Xbox, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, maybe not then. I remember I got it for PlayStation. Let me through this little door. That's December, right? That's the people that made Dead Space. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that. I'm excited for that as well, man. Like, really excited for that. I wonder if it's going to be co-op.
The world we know.
Yeah, I think it was something like early December. Like,
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Look at this joint. This looks... Graphically, this looks like Fable. Oh yeah, the next Outlast is going to be co-op. I seen the trailer for it, but I didn't know it was going to be co-op. That's Oh, I can't remember what the trailer was like. I can't think of what. Oh, so he got to say for himself, right? Finch. What you got here? Fish head. Right, we're going up here.
I still thought I could save him.
Oh yeah. Oh man, so there's some good games. Like Sons of the Forest is still coming out. That got delayed though. All right, what did it say? Even after being crowded up there. Alright.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
There's something else that's coming out that I'm excited for, and I just can't remember what. Alright, we need some juice.
Calico, you'd insisted on inviting me.
Oh my god. The last one was unbelievably good. So, I'm excited for that. I want to play that again. Oh man, I just remember the whole like, because I seem to find games like this and like that because it was like driven by a story, right? You get so many cinematics. I love that. What was that guy's name as well? That was really cool. He was like the first northern god that you meet. Boulder. That guy was cool.
Bend down his head.
Alright. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose a head, man. Yeah.
And the rest I think you know.
Yeah, well, he got
Mrs.
beheaded.
Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my god, did he die in a fish factory? What a terrible way to go.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the son of Odin. Yeah, it was the he had like all of the like the big beard and the tattoos and stuff, and I can't remember. He was he didn't feel pain, did he? And he was like trying to find someone of equal like strength to him because there was nobody. Yeah, he was cool. I just remember that epic fight. Yeah, exactly. And the whole time he's talking through it, he's like, I don't feel anything. Yeah, till you snap his neck, right? The whole way through as well, just calling your son boy.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
Because he's Loki, isn't he? The son. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right at the end.
From Lewis's funeral.
Because you're trying to go up to the top of the mountain, right? Because it's been so long. Because that was 2018, right? I think.
I'm not sure.
It's like 4 years ago already. That's madness. All right. That's mad, isn't it? I feel like time's just flying. That's half-assed, look. Look how half-assed that was. They printed out plenty, look, of missing... Look how many... What's the point of printing them out, yeah? Getting to that point, they're going, right, who's going to go hand them out? Who's going to go put them around the town? Nobody. Waste of paper.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
It's like one of those jobs what you start and then it gets a little bit too much hassle. And then you just start weighing up whether or not it's worth the effort. Like when you wash up and you go, should I dry up or do I just leave it to dry? It's what they done. They printed all that shit out and then just thought, you know what? Milton can go swivel.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Yeah, same here. Nobody needs to try that up.
But it had to end.
To be fair, I've got like a selection of stuff that I just like, I just let dry and then just use off the board and then rewash it up. It's like a consistent cycle. Right, Edith. Feet up. He wasn't here earlier for the conversation.
That whole last day,
oh, hang on.
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. until supper when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma,
this is...
you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Wait, no. Yeah, there was a moment where she was saying about that. I think she said she's come back to this house when she's 17. I think, anyway, unless I misheard her. Then, like, later on, you're walking along. She was like, if I knew there was so much climbing, I wouldn't have done it. Being 22 weeks pregnant. I'm like, alright. Got that done fast, didn't you? Alright.
The power had been shut off that morning, but
Let me have a look.
Edie always had plenty of candles.
Can't see now.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Right, you getting in there? Oh. There you go. You can only see my feet. Oh wait, am I not me?
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I can't see a thing.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Jesus.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Yeah, I think I'm a nipper, aren't I? This is me as a kid. Flashback type.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Okay. Oh, that's me. That was me thinking it was some sort of cinematic.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle
Yeah,
of the
man.
ocean.
You must have just turned up after that, man. Like, because I just done that, and I said the same thing then. Like, what the?
God, it smelled.
That's so heavy. Gregory, wasn't it? Young Gregory.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back.
Yeah, that bloody mum that wouldn't stop taking phone calls. Phone rings.
When the
Oh.
fog rolled in, I lost
If only I could just walk away from a ringing phone.
I got turned around.
Jesus Christ, living my life. Yeah, exactly. Living my life, I barely ever answer a phone. I normally look at it and think, why is someone ringing me? What's your problem?
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Come here.
Things I'd forgotten
Yeah, exactly.
ever existed.
That's when I get nervous. If they leave like a voicemail.
When I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, we finally get to go to this house that we were looking at for a while. Right, let's get this gate.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
I ain't creepy.
What are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Oh, we're gonna rip it in half.
Go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie
Oh,
again.
oh gee, oh bag of stink. Where's she gone? Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Apart from the fact that apparently I used to get along with her really well.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Here we go. Classic, we all done this as a kid.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Let's go.
A few years went by.
Man, this game's so creative with its like design,
My mom
you
didn't
know.
like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Nah, I didn't see, because you have to pay, right, for premium or something to watch it, I think, anyway. But I seen on Instagram.
She got better for a while.
Let's hold some hands over here. There you go.
She didn't.
Yeah, I seen some Instagram clips. Wasn't it like KSI fighting in two people in one night?
The last Finch left alive.
Yeah, right. No way I'm paying for that either. I tell you what's crazy, how they get, how those like organized fights for YouTubers are way bigger than like most professional
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Actual like events.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have
Two
time
bums.
to understand things.
Yeah. Didn't he
But
like?
as it is,
Didn't he
I
finish
think
some
the best
dude
we
like in
can do
like
is try
28
to
seconds
open
or
our
something?
eyes.
This first opponent, yeah.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Yeah, it's madness, man. It's actually madness. It just shows you
This journal was supposed to be for you.
how like crazy
But now I hope you'll
YouTube
never
fame
see
is now.
I just want to meet you.
2 weeks
and tell you all
boxing
these stories
training.
myself.
Classic.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
KSI looks like he's on steroids as well, or at least some sort of like enhancing drug.
things didn't work out that way.
He might have just put in loads of hard work, but he looks absolutely like ripped right now.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad. that
Like the muscles in
I
his
want you
like,
to be
is it like
amazed
down
that
in
any of
his
us
like
ever had
obliques?
a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Good luck, Edith Finch. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I might be in. You know, he could have really good genetics for it, but like, I don't really watch him that often. Wow. Yo, that's madness. So, when she said she was pregnant, what the hell, man? San Juan Ale. That's crazy, man. Wow. Man, some games are so fun. Like, oh my god, that was epic. I got far too carried away at the end there talking about damn KSI, but what a crazy... Yeah, it's one of those cool ass games. Isn't it funny as well how like things just arrive. Like I googled and stumbled across it and downloaded it, and then I hear a thing on Insta saying it's like one of the best games that someone's played. Yeah, games like this are different, man. Especially now, because getting to that point where some games I play are just far too like samey. I guess it's because I've been playing games for like years now, so I can't really do the whole, I don't know, like Far Cry thing where it just felt like you were running like to a very dead story and then shooting like a wave of people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's like, it needs to have a crazy, unique story for me to even find it interesting now. Either that or it's just got to be some sort of absolute masterpiece like Elden Ring or something. That was like a different thing altogether. But games like this, mate, oh man. Yeah, Elden Ring, it's like, I don't know, any of the games that they've made, like, although I didn't get to finish Sekiro. Is it Sekiro? It was, wasn't it? I didn't get to finish that because I think I remember, do you remember me telling you that I accidentally gave it away? Or like, I borrowed a game off someone and when I gave the game back, I put the wrong game in the case, so they ended up taking like for a game I didn't even want as well. That's the worst thing. Yeah, so I still never got to play it, to play that all the way through. So I need to like buy it again and actually finish it. Man, that game was so good. Yeah, I mean, I was going through a tough time of gaming then, like trying to find stuff to play, and I remember playing that and actually getting into it again. I will buy it again soon because it'd be cheap and I can buy it for like, dirt cheap. Just carry on, start it again and just play through. But yeah, this game was well worth it, man. Like, what a cool, dark but cool game. I have another game that I downloaded. I don't want to quick resume. I just want to go to the games that I downloaded. Oh, A Plague's Tale. I feel like that could be good, and I've got Senua's Sacrifice downloaded. Yeah, that's so true, man. That's so true. Like, yeah. Is it good? Because I watched the trailer and it looked fun, man. Oh, next year. Oh, sweet. Well, I got that to play. This is one of those. Oh, there's another game on the Game Pass that I started playing before. This seemed pretty interesting. Not as good as this, but it seemed alright. I think it's called Tell Me Why. Solid soundtrack. Soundtrack is great as well. Oh, man. That always sets it off as well. I played a bit of it. The other game, Tell Me Why. I played a bit like, I don't know, it was a while ago now, from the Game Pass, and it was very much the game stuff, like, the play style of this, where you don't do much, you kind of like do small interactions through the storyline. But I might just download it and start it again and play it through stream, because I don't know, I just like games like this, man. I don't think, because they're old now, I don't think people have much interest. But yeah, I've never played it, But I think I remember watching PewDiePie play it. Yeah. I don't... Because he's played a few of those games, you know, these kind of story-driven games. It's on Game Pass, I believe. I actually think it's on Game Pass, so I might have to just download it. Either that or it's not, because there's an... is it Automata or something? It's Niara. That was apparently a story-driven game. There it is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was apparently, when I googled for games that are like, you know, got good stories, it said it was on the Game Pass, but I don't believe it is. No, it's not on here. Oh, that's not an option for me right now. What was the other one I said? Tell me why. This one, look. Chapters 1 to 3. Alright, so we got a couple more. On download. Oh crap. So I've still got Hellblade to go through. Tell me why again. That one again. The Plague Tale. And what did I just download? Firewatch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that is real different. Why have I got Overcooked on here? Oh yeah, some girl that I game with told me to download that. Still angry about it. What the hell is Overcooked? No. I know, I was kicking off about it. You should have heard me. Download Overcooked. I don't want to. I don't even know what it is, but it looks terrible. And the best thing is, I downloaded it. And we hadn't even played it. So that was pointless. Did you catch any of the stream scammed? I know, right? Although she was the one to tell me to download It Takes Two. What then me and Crafty played, what was epic. Yeah, did you catch any of the what's it called? What the hell was the other game we were playing? Ugh. It's right there. I gotta go and look because I can't remember. Yep, that's Dusk Falls. Yeah. Did you catch any of that stream? Ah, mate, it's fun. Oh yeah, I see your thing now saying about the thumbnail. Yeah, that I kind of done a hoopty one, if you know what I mean, like just a fill-in thumbnail. Yeah. All right. Well, that's like the, is it Dark Pictures games? The one that we all played together around yours. Those games are great. It's like some games don't have to be long either, do you know? Like they don't have to be dragged out. Yeah, I know. I'm so bad at them as well. As soon as you get like surprise quick, like press B or like smash a button, I'm so, I don't know, man. I'm so like distracted. Like, I try and pay attention, and when I pay attention, nothing happens. And then as soon as I start like looking the other way or making a joke, boom, there it is. It happened to me the other night playing the other game, As Dust Falls. Happened again. Literally, it's like, oh, got to press up now. And I was like looking over. I was looking at the floor or something. Yeah, classic. This happens to me all the time, man. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, I think I'm done as well, mate. Well, there's not really much I can do. I can't start another game, and this one wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. So, and you, mate. All right, peace out. I do want to just catch the end of this because I feel like I'm just not really paying attention. What are we doing here? What the hell, man? Is this just... We can't just start again. That would be the most annoying thing.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning.
We're not starting at the beginning, I can tell you that much. I don't want to start at the house, man. Can I? Is this all it does? Start you at the... I thought this was the end, you know? Alright. That is what happens. I can't seem to figure out how to start right at the end there. I was too busy chatting through the last part, you know? But I can't deal with this. No, that's it. We finished it. It was a short game. Come here with my flowers, my book. I'll tell you what, this game is epic though. I mean, even if it is only like a couple of hours long, it was a lot of fun. So I'm not going to start another game because it's just too much. That'd be too weird. So for now, we're going to call it here. Thanks for anyone that was watching, and peace out. There'll probably be, I don't know, Firewatch maybe next time.